Fellow Kenyans, indeed 30 days ago, I ordered the closure of all bars and drinking dens. And at this juncture, fellow Kenyans, I wish to announce the return to gradual normalcy in drinking by giving the following directives and orders. That indeed, those drunkards who partake of VSOP, whiskey, and indeed Mattel and cognac are to resume to their drinking habits starting 8 p.m. today. Those of you that partake of beer indeed are directed to return to normalcy by Friday of this week. Indeed, fellow Kenyans, those of you that partake of makali are to return to normalcy in the next 2 weeks. I am also directing, after deliberation and bilateral talks with our levy circle, that indeed all drinkers observe social distancing and indeed responsible drinking. We have noted there are a few categories of drinkers that indeed need to be regulated. I am calling upon those drinkers who, upon drinking, start promising people jobs and indeed start speaking English and claiming to know government tenders. And those are hereby directed to desist from this habit. Here I am also asking those drinkers who drink and resort to suicidal utterances like, "You're a guy, knew any. Those ones are directed to quit alcohol forthwith. Indeed, fellow Kenyans, to curb the boy child, the government shall be providing men with special goggles which have the capability to see through makeup, indeed see through weaves, and through fake nails. This is to promote truth and justice for all boy child there are. I am also directing that in the spirit of buying rounds, those that are avoid the same and rush to the urinal and come back, act surprised and say, "Kamua uregi." Those ones are also directed to quit alcohol immediately. Fellow Kenyans, those of you who take Muratina, Busa, and Changa are directed to do so from home. Fellow Kenyans, the government has directed that upon return to normalcy, every person be served with 2 of their favorite drinks, which they shall eventually put in their tax returns and file them and be reimbursed by June. I thank you all. And indeed, kuongeza tu Arsenal fans, upon drinking, please stick to your teams. Wacha kutapatapa you kuangalia huko pa. We need to know which teams are losing and indeed which ones are winning. We thank the Walevi Sacco for their resilient support and restraint throughout the pandemic period, and indeed ask of you to refrain from drinking and driving and enjoy social responsible drinking. I thank you all. Asanteni sana. Asante.